Hello and welcome to this season 25 SSL Major Second Division Match Day 11. I'm your host, Patrick. I'm bringing you three great matches today. I'm excited to see all these second division teams get underway for the 11th time this season. And we're going to start off with Leafy side taking on AC Romana. Leafy side 4-0-1 in their last five. Medema up front, Lax in the net. Over on the AC Romana side, they are 1-2-2 in their last five. Dobrik up top. Sanjay right behind them. Leafy side sitting in first place with 24 points. And AC Romana in fifth place with 8 points. Last time these two teams faced off against each other, it was match day 6 where Leafy side won 1-0. They also played on match day 2 where Leafy side won 7-2. Overall, this series, AC Romana with 3 wins, Leafy side with 3. We're looking for who's taking the lead. Hendry with it. Hendry's shot is saved by Kronos. Early on action there. Good shot attempt from Leafy side. Free kick for Leafy side. Pedrillo knocks it off the wall. Comes right back to them. Sends it all the way out. It's going to be a Leafy side throw in. Leafy side in the gray uniform. Super Hoops with it. Super Hoops stops it from going into play. Sends it into Hughes Galloway. Hughes Galloway crosses it in. Headed out, but ball comes away with it. Leafy side still keeping pressure on. That pass over to Hendry. Gets fed into the box. Super Hoops shot. And Kronos with another big save to keep it 0-0. Right off of that, Romana sends it back to Kronos. Stouch back to Kronos. Medema trying to press pressure on. Romana, loose pass. Medema with a shot, and it just bounces off of Kronos. Some dangerous moments if you're AC Romana. Hughes Galloway sends it over to Ball. Heavy touch goes out to Wad. Wad tries to get it up the field. Comes over to Van Eidenhoven, but it's taken away by Hendry. Hendry with it. Hendry pass to nobody. Hoppity comes away with it. Hendry's down. Hendry is hurt. And Romana is trying to just keep it, but Hughes Galloway with a shot, and that's going to be saved. Hendry's still down. Good sportsmanship from AC Romana, and Hendry is not coming out of the game. Hughes Galloway over to Super Hoops. Super Hoops up to Hughes Galloway. Hughes Galloway with it. Shot, bounces around, and Sanji comes away with it. Sanji running. Sanji sends it into Joman. Crossed in. It's going to be in a corner for AC Romana as that ball goes off the Leafy side, out of play. Joman over top of this corner. On with it. AC Romana now controlling the ball a little bit since Leafy side started off really aggressive. That pass is intercepted by Dybala, but the pass from Dybala is no good, and it goes right to AC Romana. Joman with it. Joman breaks through the defense. Shot! And Jasper Joman with a goal. Puts AC Romana up 1-0. They weathered the Leafy side storm and then come away with the lead right now. Joman beats Ball, and then it's just them and Snorlax, and they beat Snorlax to the far post. And we're sitting at a 1-0 AC Romana lead, and we're already past the 25th minute here in the first half. Settled down a lot. Leafy side with a lot of aggression to start out. Just nothing to show for it. Leafy side with the ball. Over to McTendy. Noseworthy with it. Turns. Gets it over to Hendry. Hendry up to Pedrillo. Over to Dybala. Up to Ball. Ball with it. Ball looking, and Showman's good tackle. But Ball comes away with it. Crosses it in anyways. Headed back out, and it's going to come down to Super Hoops. Super Hoops with it. Super Hoops looking. Super Hoops sends it in, and that is over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for AC Romana. Rivera sends it over to Stausch. AC Romano with it, but Dybala takes it away. Up to Hughes Galloway. Shot! Not a great shot. Kronos comes away with it easily. Maybe rushed it just a little bit. Ball over to Noseworthy. Leafy side still with it. Leafy side with it. The majority of the possession, it feels like. Sends it back to Snorlax. Bad pass, and it gets taken away by Van Eidenhoven. Sanjay with a shot. And Sanjay's shot is saved by Lax. Corner for Romana. Joman on this corner sends it in. Headed out. Sanji with it. Sanji over. Goes all the way to Joman. Joman with a shot, and that's going to be wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Leafy side. 35th minute. 10 minutes in the 45 of the half. Hoppity with the ball. Sends it in to Gagne over to Hoppity. Hoppity over to Gagne. Gagne with it. Gagne shot! And it's a Gagne goal! It's off of Takada Takashi. Own goal. But Gagne was the one that shot it. We'll see it here again. Hoppity gets it over to Gagne. Gagne shoots and it goes off of Takahashi. Okay. If it says so. 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're through the first and we're through the second and we're at halftime. AC Romana 2-0 over Leafy side. 4 shots on target from Leafy side, 3 for AC Romana. 54% possession from Leafy side. Leafy side leading in XG 1.33 to 0.58, but that all does not matter. What matters is the 2 goals that have went in for AC Romana to put them up 2-0. Get the second half here in just a second. Medema kicks off for second half, gets it over to Hughes Galloway. Up to Super Hoops. Back to McDindy. Over to Pedrillo. Over to Noseworthy. Up to Ball. Ball's heavy touch sends it out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Romana. Off that throw-in, Romana with it. Law it over to Stausch. AC Romana's a young team. Giving them confidence like this could be dangerous for Leafy side. Hoppity with it. Hoppity tries to beat Super Hoops, but Super Hoops takes it away. Super Hoops looking, sends it up to Takahashi. Takahashi with it. Takahashi gets it taken away by Gagne, but it goes to Pedrillo over to Super Hoops. Super Hoops sends it in to Hughes Galloway, back to Super Hoops, over to Hendry. Shot is blocked, headed. Hendry comes away with it. Shot is saved. It's going to be another corner for Leafy side. Leafy side looking to respond early in the second half. Ball sends it in. And it's going to be taken down by Kronos. Free kick for Super Hoops, sends it in. Headed around. Dybala down to Ball's foot, and it's off the post. It's going to be a goal kick for AC Romana. Corner kick for Leafy side. Ball over top of this one. Sends it in. And it's taken down by Kronos. Not a great corner kick. Drillo over to Dybala. Tries to pass it to Takahashi, but that pass was very weak. And Hoppity takes it away. Hoppity running. Hoppity sends it into the box. And Dobrik is taken down, and the ref points to the penalty spot. They are going to review it. And it's going to be a penalty. Dobrik getting taken down in the box, and Dobrik has a chance to put AC Romana up 3-0. Dobrik over top of this shot. Goal! AC Romana 3-0. Pre-drag Dobrik. Buries it for AC Romana. Snorlax just could not get to it. A little late on the guess. And we're 3-0. 55th minute now. Dobrik sends it in. Hendry takes down Joman in the box. Are we having our second penalty in a row? And it's a penalty. Showman was taken down in the box. Dobrik gets another chance. Dobrik over top of this. Dobrik shoots and scores again. 4-0. AC Romana. Predrag Dobrik with back-to-back penalty kicks. Back-to-back goals. 61st minute. And we are off to Simic. Leafyside has a mountain to climb. Ball sends it in. Comes down to McTendy outside of the box. McTendy sends it back in, headed around. It goes to Noseworthy. Noseworthy with it. Sends it over to McTendy. McTendy up to Super Hoops. Super Hoops with it. Super Hoops looking. Super Hoops trying to get it over to Pedrillo. Pedrillo's shot, and it's over the bar. Somebody blocked. Sanji got their body on it. So it's a corner for Leafyside. Ball over top of this one. Sends it in. And Kronos again grabs it. Good defense by Kronos on the corners. Ten minutes left. And we're flying through it. Through half of it already. 4-0 right now. AC Romana complete control of this game. 89th minute. Hughes Galloway out the ball. Ball with it. Ball up to Takahashi. Shot, and it's wide. It's going to be a goal kick for AC Romana. 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're through the first. 15 seconds left. It's a corner for Leafyside. Not enough time to come back, but maybe enough time to just put something on the board. Sends it in. Headed down. Hughes Galloway comes away with it, and there's the full-time whistle. AC Romana with a huge upset, beating Leafyside 4-0. Leafyside stumbles today. AC Romana takes advantage of it. 4-0. Goals by Jasper Showman. 2 penalties for Predrag Dobrik and an own goal by Takahashi. This is how we got there for AC Romana. Next up is going to be CD Technical taking on CA Buenos Aires. CD Technical 2-0-3 in their last 5. Patterson up front, Asprey in net. Buenos Aires 3-1-1. Scott up front, Satoshi in net. Buenos Aires looking to get this win to bring them within 3 of Leafyside for first place. CD Technical looking to get this win and jumping Buenos Aires for second. A lot on line on this game. CA Buenos Aires beat Technical 3-1 in their last match day. But CD Technical moved on in the cup, beating them 2-0. And it was a draw on match day 2, 2-2. Head-to-head, Buenos Aires with 4 wins. CD Technical in the lead with 9. And there's been 1 draw in this matchup for these teams. We're Strangen with it over to Roger, back to Da Silva, over to Tut. Tut sends it up, over to Hannibal. Hannibal up to Elliott. Elliott looking to beat McNeil. Elliott sends it in the box. It's off of Duck and in. Louis Duck with the own goal. That pass came in, and Duck, unfortunately, was just in the wrong place. Elliott looking to cross it into Cantano, but Duck tries to clear it. Unfortunately, it goes off the wrong way, and Satoshi can't handle it. 1-0. CD Technicolin jumps out in front. Injury, Johnny Elliott goes down after that. Looks like super subs coming on, or no, Sam Volta's coming on for Elliott. Flying through this first half, we're already to the 23rd minute. Shot is saved. It's going to go out. It's going to be a corner for Technicolin. Volta over top of this corner. Sends it in. Headed, and it's out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for CA Buenos Aires. Satoshi sends it up. Duck gets it taken away by Patterson. And that shot goes wide. What a bad play there that could have cost CA Buenos Aires a ton. Hannibal over top of this corner. Sends it in. Headed, and it's over the bar. It's going to be another goal kick. CD Technicolin with the majority of the chances right now. They only have one shot on target, whereas CA Buenos Aires has one shot on target as well. 5 minutes left in the 45. 41st minute, throw in. Criminal gets it over to Santori. Back to Criminal from McManus. McManus with it now over to McNeil. Shot, and it bounces off the crossbar in Asprey's hands. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Corner kick for Volta of CD Technicolin. Sends it in, headed up. Pinkman over to Cantano. That shot is blocked. Criminal looks to clear, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. Halftime, 1-0 CD Technicolin. One shot on target for them, 2 for CA Buenos Aires. CD Technicolin with the possession, 57%, and the XG, 1.43. 0.09 for CA Buenos Aires. Not much going on for them. Duck having a rough game with a giveaway and an own goal, hoping to bounce back in the second half for Buenos Aires. He was looking to hold on to that second spot, which is the playoff spot. Scott kicks off to McManus. McManus with it. Back to Scraper. Scraper up to Criminal. Criminal up to Santori, back to McManus, over to Santori. That bad pass goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for CD Technicolin. Throw-in, Da Silva throws it into Tut. Over to Pinkman for Eric Stringham. Sends it all the way back to Asprey. Volta sends it up to Blood Flame. Blood Flame with it. Blood Flame looking. Blood Flame sends it back to Hannibal. Hannibal looking. Sends it over to Volta. Volta coming on for Elliott. Sends that pass up. And Buenos Aires almost takes it away. But their players trip over each other. And Da Silva comes away with it. Da Silva sends it in the box. Headed by Blood Flame. And that is over the bar. And out of play. A lot of action in those first 3 minutes of the first half. Da Silva with it over to Tut, back to Da Silva. Da Silva looking, sends it in, taken away, and Hannibal was taken down, and the ref is pointing to the penalty spot. They're going to look at this on the monitor. We're going to get an announcement on if it's a penalty. No penalty. Not enough in it. And it is reversed. We are off and simming again. Comes in. McNeil takes it away. McNeil with it now. Criminal. Back to Scraper, over to McManus. McManus back to Scraper. And that's going to be a huge goal by Sterling Scott if they were onside. Looking at it. And they were offside. Santori turns to McManus. McManus tries to feed them, but Scott was just offsides off the tip. 71st minute. Ruben sends it in. Over to McManus. Shot! And Daryl McManus with a bender that goes in to tie it up. 1-1. CA Buenos Aires. Let's see this beautiful shot. Settles it, shoots it, and it just curves right in. Beating Asprey. And it's 1-1. 75th minute, Satoshi sends it up to Scraper. McNeil looking, sends it over to Ruben. Ruben over to Lorenzo. Lorenzo over, shot by Criminal, and that is out of play. Asprey with the goal kick, 83rd minute. Sends it up. Headed back down, goes to Scott. Scott sends it over to Ruben. Ruben looking. Ruben beating Volta, sends it in. Asprey punches it out. Comes down, and Patterson away with it. McManus tries to clear it, but it goes to De Silva. But that heavy touch, and the ball's taken away by Criminal. Satoshi up to Duck. Duck over to McNeil. Ruben. CABA on the attack, sends it in, headed, and it's over the bar. Good header by Scott, but it's just over the bar, and now we're at the 86th minute. Loose ball, Criminal comes away with it. Santori with it. Santori gets it taken away by Hannibal. Hannibal's shot is over the bar. All the space, and it goes over the bar. That is a heartbreaker for CDT. 89th minute corner, Ruben sends it in. Shot from McManus is blocked. McManus over to Santori. Santori's shot was just over the bar. 2 minutes, we're through the first, almost through the second, but it's a corner for CD Technical, and this could be the last play. Sends it in, headed down. Pinkman headed up, and Satoshi comes away with it. Satoshi secures the draw for CD Technical and Buenos Aires. Louis Duck own goal was CD Technical's only goal. Daryl McManus's bender was CA Buenos' only goal. 1.75 on the XG for CD Technical and 0.39. 3 shots on target for CA Buenos Aires. Only one the whole game for CDT. And that wraps up this match, which was a great match versus the 2 versus 3. And now we're going to finish it out with Tokyo SC taking on Schwarzwalder FV. After this brief break. And Tokyo SC's 2-1-2 in their last 5. Face up top. Schwartzwalder 0-2-3 in their last 5. Machado up top. Williams in net. Standings, Schwartzwalder at the bottom with 6th place with 6 points. Tokyo SC in 4th. Last time these two teams met each other, it was a 1-1 draw. And on match day 2, Tokyo SC won 3-0. Schwartzwalder leads the all-time series, 21 wins. Tokyo with 12 or 13, and there's been 10 draws. Madison up, power shot, and that is going to be over the bar. Offside on Power. Wolf, goalkeeper for Tokyo SC, sends it up. Ron Flex tries to get it down, but Madison takes it away. But Ramos takes it away from them. Wolf up to Premieris. Premieris over to Eilish. Eilish up to Herrera. Herrera running. Herrera marked by Stan. Sends it in, headed, and that's over the bar. Williams sends it up over to Stain. Stain back to Kilgannon. Eilish with it over to Herrera. Herrera looking back to Eilish. Eilish up to Ron Flex. Ron Flex over to Zoldyk Jr. Zoldyk Jr. with it. Sends it up. Finds Ramos. Ramos back to Zoldyk Jr. Over to Lamb. Or Lee. Sorry. Lee. And Lee's shot is saved by Williams. Zoldyk Jr. with throw and sends it into Ramos. Ramos back to Zoldyk Jr. over to Premieris. Back to Zoldyk. Over to Premieris. Sends it all the way over to Eilish. Sends it up to Herrera. Herrera gets it over in the middle looking. Nobody there. Herrera sends it, goes over to the corner, sends it in. Headed. And that's going to be a goal kick.
Forward, Schwartzwalder.
A lot of action in those first 3 minutes. Ron Flex over top of this, 5th minute. Ron Flex sends it in. Headed, and it's a goal by Beakley Eilish. Ron Flex's corner finds the head of Beakley Eilish, and it's going to give Tokyo SC the early 1-0 lead over Schwartzwalder. Ron Flex there, Eilish beats the Schwartzwalder defenders.
On the jump, and now it's 1-0.
2 minutes later, Premieris with it for Tokyo SC. Sends it all the way back to Wolf. Wolf up to Eilish. Eilish loses it to Maldonado. Machado shot off the post. And that is cleared. A great opportunity by Machado, but just hits the post. Stays 1-0 Schwartzwalder. Or 1-0 Tokyo. Sorry. Wolf sends it up deep. Headed back down. Tepazidi with it. Tepazidi loses it. Over to Premieris. Face with it. Face is heavy touch. Gets it back to Kilgannon. And Williams tries to clear it for Schwartzwalder. And it goes to Premieris. Premieris' pass up to Herrera is completed. Back to Eilish. Over to Herrera again. Herrera with it. Herrera looking. Herrera over to Ron Flex. Ron Flex clips it in, but it's cleared out, and Sinclair with it. Sinclair pass is intercepted by Ron Flex. Quick pass up to Slothington. Shot is saved, and it's going to be a corner for Tokyo SC in the 14th minute. Ron Flex over top of this. Sends it in. Headed back out. Bobby over to Ron Flex. Back to Bobby. Bobby. Ron Flex was offside. Lee booked. Slothinson booked. Ron Flex with the corner. 21st minute. Sends it in. Headed by Lee. Comes right back to Lee off the save by Williams. And Lee buries it. 2-0 Tokyo SC. Ron Flex's corner finds the head of Lee, which is a powerful, maybe it was Eilish. Eilish with the header, bounces off of Williams, comes back to Lee. And Lee scores. 2-0. Tokyo SC in complete control of this game right now. Free kick, Ron Flex shot goes over because Machado blocked it on the wall. So it's going to be a corner for Ron Flex, who has been finding the openers. Sends it in, headed. Eilish header, and that goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for Schwartzwalder. 30th minute. 32nd, Herrera on the other corner. Tokyo SC sends it in, headed down by Beakley Eilish, and they score again off of a corner to give Tokyo SC the 3-0 lead. Herrera sends it in, Eilish heads it down, and it beats Williams 3-0. Tokyo SC in the lead. 35th minute. Stain sends it in, over to Stain again, back to Summers, over to Madison. Summers, Stain, all the way back to Kilgannon, up to Xavier. Xavier looking, all the way back to Williams, up to Kilgannon, over to Stain, back to Kilgannon. Tokyo SC trying to put a little bit of pressure. Xavier up to Clark. Clark loses it. Zoldyck with it. Zoldyck Jr. looks to crosses, head, and Williams comes away with it. Bad giveaway almost leads to another Tokyo SC goal, but it just stays a chance. 4 yellow cards on Tokyo SC so far. Power over to Madison. Back to Kilgannon. Up to Machado. Sinclair back to Madison. Madison looking. Madison sends it into Power. Power with a chance. Shot. And big save by Wolf. Going to get 3 minutes of stoppage time. Over top of this is Stain. Stain sends it in. Headed out. Kilgannon heads it back in. It's loose. I believe they're going to say Summers was offside. Madison with a free kick sends it in, and it's over the wall. No face blocked it, so it's going to be a corner for Madison. Madison over top of this. Sends it in. Headed around. Ron Flex heads it out. Tepazilli sends it back in. Madison over to Kilgannon. Shot is over the bar. We're through 2 minutes of stoppage time. And that's the 3rd minute, and that's halftime. 3-0 Tokyo SC. 8 shots out of 12 on target. 2 on target for Schwartzwalder out of 8. 1.96 XG for Tokyo SC. 0.76 for Schwartzwalder. Face kicks off to Slothinson. Slothinson up to Ramos. Ramos back to Ron Flex over to Zoldyck. Zoldyck Jr. back to Primeris. Primeris with it over to Eilish. Eilish with it up. It's taken away by Machado. Machado running now. Machado over to Tepazilli. Tepazilli shot. And it's blocked by Herrera, so it's going to be a corner for Schwartzwalder early. Madison sends it in. Headed back out. It's going to be a throw-in for Schwartzwalder. Madison over top of this one. Looking. Sends it in. Headed back out. It comes down to Summers. Summers with it. Summers looks. Sends it in. Shot. And it's Diego Machado. Bring it within 2. Scoring the first for Schwartzwalder off of a great pass. It's Herrera. Sends the pass in. Machado right in front of Wolf. Not much Wolf can do. And Machado buries it. 3-1 Schwartzwater. Or 3-1 Tokyo SC. Stain with the ball now up to Power. Power's pass is intercepted by Herrera. Herrera sends it up to Ramos, who sends it over to Bobby. Bobby with it. Bobby looking. Bobby over to Zoldyck. Zoldyck with it. Zoldyck shoots, and that's going to be saved by Williams. It's going to be a corner for Tokyo SC. Herrera over top of this. Sends it in. Headed back out by Xavier. Over to Slofferson. Slofferson loses it. Machado tries to head it up, but nobody's there, and Schwartzwater takes it away. Stain over top of it. 15 minutes have been played. Stain sends it in. Back to Tepsilly. Shot. Saved by Wolf. It's going to be another corner for Schwartzwater FV. Stain over top of this one. Sends it in. Headed back out. And Ramos clears it. It's going to be a throw-in for Tokyo SC. Slofferson over to Primeris. Primeris up to Ronflex. Ronflex over to Herrera. Herrera looking. Herrera beats Tepizilli. Herrera sends it in. Headed down, and Williams gets a great save off of Herrera. Seven total yellow cards in this game. Free kick, Primeris over to Zoldyck Jr. Zoldyck Jr. up to Ronflex, over to Ramos, back to Ronflex. Over to Bobby, back to Ronflex. Up, headed back out. Machado with it. Machado running. Machado turns back to Clark. Clark with it. Clark over to Xavier. Over to Madison. Sends it all the way over to Tepzillo, who heads it back to Power. Power with a break. Shot! Big save by Wolf. Stain over top of this one. Sends it in. Headed back out. Kilgannon back to Tepsilli. Shot, and that's blocked. It's going to be another corner. Stain sends it in. Headed out. Xavier saves it. Stain with it. Tepizilli shot. Tepizilli with a goal. (3-2) Schwartzwater down. Xavier with a huge save there. Stain gets it over top to Tepizilli, and that shot goes in. (12 minutes left, and Wolf comes down with that one. And Barrett and Tokyo looking. Sends it up. Headed down, finds Ramos. Ramos running. Ramos turns, sends it over to Lee. Lee with it. Over to Zoldyck. Zoldyck Jr. back to Primeris. Primeris over to Eilish. Up to Lee. Lee over to Herrera. Herrera back to Lee. Back to Eilish. Herrera. Eilish. Stain marking Herrera. Herrera sends it in, and it's Leah Slofferson on the other end to put Tokyo back up 2. Herrera with a beautiful pass in, and Slofferson. Ball bounces off of Williams, I believe. And Slofferson is able to bury it. 10 minutes left in this game. Down to 5 now. 88th minute. Sent in. Slofferson back to Eilish. A lot of yellow on the screen. Ronflex over to Ramos. Ramos with it. Ramos looking. Ramos slows, sends it in. Headed by Face. And No Face's shot is saved by Williams. 89th minute throw in. Sent in, Face with it. Face turns. Sends it over, and Williams is on. Snag it out of the air. And it stays 4-2 Tokyo. Williams looking for the outlet. Kicks it deep. Headed back. Summers gets it over to Tepazili. Back to Kilgame. Up to Stain. Stain looks up to Tepazili. Finds Power. Power with it. Power. Back to Stain. Stain over to Power. Power and shot is wide. It's a goal kick. 3 minutes of stoppage time. We're through the 3 minutes. Wolf kicks it off. We will be hearing the whistle soon. And there it is. Tokyo SC wins 4-2 over Schwarzwater FV. 12 shots out of 17 on target for Tokyo SC. 6 out of 10 for Schwarzwater. 2.68 XG for Tokyo SC. 2.41 for Schwarzwater. 53% possession for Schwarzwater, but Tokyo SC was the better team throughout that game. Leah Sotherson, Anthony Lee, Beakley Eilish with a brace, Diego Machado, and Tepazili with the goals. And this is how we end match day 11 on the second division. AC Romana beating Leafy Side 4-0. 1-1 draw for CD Technicolin and CA Buenos Aires. And Tokyo SC beating Schwarzwater FV 4-2. Leafy Side stays in first with 24 points. CA Buenos Aires stays in second with 19. CD Technicolin in third with 17. Tokyo in fourth with 16. AC Romana in fifth with 11. And Schwarzwater FV in sixth with 6. Guys, thank you for tuning in and watching today. I appreciate you. It has been an honor. Love you. Bye.